Holy Toledo! Welcome back to copperagegold. On this episode, we're talking about all the good times we had at Fantasticon Toledo. So before we get too far, I just want to say thank you to the event organizers of Fantasticon Toledo and all of the Fantasticon shows. They do great work, and if you've ever been to one of their shows, you know how fun they are and family friendly, and I think that is amazing. And thank you guys so much. Fantasticon Toledo is always a good time. It's a local show for me, so I try to hit it up whenever I can. So we started off, man. We got into the show, and got to tell you, always get a little bit excited. Always get a little excited getting into a show. You're like, yes, let's go. We are at Fantasticon Toledo. We are making our first round, checking out some awesome comics. Check it out. Wow. So cool. Got some swords rocking. All kinds of cool swords. Got some Star Wars action. Here's Jim Beard, comic book creator. Got some Black Swamp Ghostbusters happening. Got some comic creators. Hey, how's it going, man? Pretty cool stuff. Lots of comic book creators here.
It's definitely.
Here's a panel room. We'll cruise around the outside edges. Fantasticon Toledo. Here's comic book creator Sam De La Rosa getting set up a little bit here. Ron Mars is here. Amazing comic book writer. Tim Seeley, awesome. Jason Moore, one of our buddies. Dirk Manning, I know that guy.
What's going on, boss?
Jeff Isherwood is here. Comic book creator. Joe Corning, how's it going, Joe?
Of course it is.
Andy Merrill.
Hi there.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Got Mess Bucket Comics coming up here. We are cruising down some more aisles. Some more awesome comics. CBCS is here to do some grading for you. Wow, look at that. Comic-wise. Look at all of these comics. Holy crap. Here's our buddies from Freedom Comics. Based out of right here in Toledo. We got more comics. Comics heavy. I love it. Look at all those books. How's it going, man? Good, good. There's our buddy Frank. Hey, Frank.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Not too bad.
Sorrows. Check that out. And how's it going? We got all kinds of cool pops here. If you collect pops, wow, look at all of those. Holy crap. Galactus. And we got some toys, baby. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Adam's action figures. Was always a highlight for me. Tons of wall books, tons of box books. Look at all those awesome toys. Wow. Yeah, I'll be stopping here later for sure. Check out all of this stuff, man. Holy crap. Columbus Vintage Toys. Transformers, G1. Look at all that, man. Star Wars, you name it. You'll find it. Check out all of those minifigs, man. That is so cool. Check it out, man. We got Back to the Future's DeLorean. So cool. We are here at Fantasticon Toledo. Check it out. Continuum Comics. Continuum Comics, Toys, and Entertainment. All kinds of good stuff, man. So one of the highlights for me was Tim Seeley. I've met Tim before, but Tim's always fun and good to chat with and a good dude in general. And he's a great writer in his own right, but he's also an artist and he does sketches at cons. And I passed before when I met him at Motor City Comic-Con on getting a sketch. But this time I had it on my list of things that I wanted to try to get. I wanted the Tim Seeley artwork, baby. So when making my first trip around the con floor, I came over to Tim and I saw that he was doing sketches for only $60. Now, when you hear that, you go, oh, it's just a head sketch, right? No, wrong. This is like full torso, head, chest, everything, detail, background. For $60, I was blown away and I signed up immediately. Now, I know Tim is a big fan of all the cool 80s stuff. Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, all the great stuff from the 80s. So as a big fan of G.I. Joe myself and Masters, I had him do a Cobra Commander for me, and I got to tell you, it turned out amazing. Check that out right there. Yes, Cobra! So as I mentioned, Tim Seeley was there. Got some cool artwork from him. Was super happy. He's also a great writer. As you know, created some great characters of his own over his career. Cassie from Hack Slash, of course. I picked up this Image Firsts Hack Slash #1. Thank you, Tim. Again, I mentioned Tim is a big fan of the 80s stuff. He wrote Masters of the Universe, Masterverse. This is #1. I picked this up from his table. Try to support the artists and creators when you can. Ron Mars was also there. Picked this up from him. Marvel's Greatest Creators, Silver Surfer, with Ron Lim. I've never met Ron Lim, but if I do someday, I'll get this signed from him as well. Of course, we know Ron Mars as being one of the creators and the writer from the Green Lantern series. I already had Daryl Banks sign this, so getting Ron Mars to sign it, super awesome. Love the Green Lantern. Daryl Banks, by the way, great dude. Love Daryl. So other than Tim and Ron, one of the featured creators was Sam De La Rosa. Sam De La Rosa did the inks on Black Panther #1 from 1988. Sam was really cool and signed it right up here, but he also did a remark of the Black Panther for me. If you can see that, check that out. I worked out a trade with Sam and traded him a couple Venom books, actually the entire run of Venom Lethal Protector, 1 through 6. And he did signed a couple books for me, did a couple remarks, and did me a sketch. And by the way, stay tuned for the Venom sketch. It's awesome. So up next, we got, of course, Venom Lethal Protector #1. Sam signed it right there. And he also did a remark for me right there. Can you see that? That is so sweet. Sam was a really cool dude and was really just super awesome to chat with. He's always willing to talk Venom, of course. You know, that's, his calling card, and rightfully so. But Sam was really sweet. Like I said, worked out a little trade, signed a couple books for me. did a couple remarks, and did this awesome sketch. So one of the things that I wanted to get accomplished from this show was do a couple interviews. And Dirk Manning is one of my buddies, and really am super happy and proud for him. He's celebrating his 20 years of terror, and he was cool enough to do a little quick interview for me, and we'll play a little clip of it right here. I know you're a passionate fan of heavy metal,
Absolutely.
pro wrestling,
Absolutely.
and comics/horror.
Yes.
So if there is one that you had to do without, which one would it be?
Oh.
So that's just a teaser of the Dirk Manning interview. We have a full video coming out soon on our channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos. Dirk Manning blows it out of the water, and he's got a little surprise for you maybe as well. So a couple of the other cool guests that Fantasticon brought to Toledo was Carrie Means, voice of Frylock, and Andy Merrill, voice of Brack. And I got to tell you, I don't know much about the whole Adventure Time or Frylock or Brack or much of any of it. I'm just a little old, and I missed that whole thing. But I got to tell you, I chatted with Andy for a little bit, and Andy was cracking me up. Check out this little clip right here.
Da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
So one of the cool comic vendors at Fantasticon Toledo was Toledo's very own Freedom Comics. Lauren and Misty were cool enough to do an interview for me on the floor, and they dropped some major heavy bombs and some news about their new store. Here's a little clip. So tell me about this amazing super find that you just found, man.
2 days ago, somebody came in and she had a bunch of comics when she was a kid. She didn't really know what she had, but she brought in all this stuff, and she had a...
Stay tuned to my channel for a full release of the Freedom Comics interview with some juicy details and a bomb that you won't believe, plus news about their new store. So while I was at the show, of course, Fantasticon Toledo, I bumped into a buddy of mine, and his kid was there, and she's just the cutest little thing. And she was cosplaying, and she had a little friend with her. And my buddy goes, "Hey, they might be down for a little interview about their cosplay." And I was like, "Absolutely, for sure." So here's a little clip of my buddy's little girl, and she's adorable, and her little friend. Man, check it out.
So we are, my friend Clark, he's like a little mushroom boy.
Nice.
And I am a snow fairy.
Nice. How long did it take you to create your costume?
Like about like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, she's a
About
pro.
a day. We had to wait until the mushroom pack came. We had to get the outfit in general. So.
Right on. So is this something you've been thinking about doing for a while?
Yep, because
Okay.
I've been to comiccons before. This is Clark's first time.
Oh, this is your first show.
Yeah. I haven't been here since I was like 7. So this is actually really cool that I get to do this again, also with another friend, because I've never brought a friend with me before, so that's
Right on.
really cool.
Are you having a good time?
Yes, I'm having a great time. I've never been to like a place like this.
Well, that's
big
awesome.
with a friend.
So we are here at Fantasticon Toledo, and we are here with a couple professional cosplayers now, right?
Yep.
Right on. So what are you looking forward to today? Is anything in particular? Any guests that they're having today that you're going to meet?
I don't know, but I'm looking for people that like dress up as like different like fandoms, I guess.
Okay.
From like fandoms that we like, such as like the Dream SMP, if anyone knows what that is.
Right on.
And we've already found one.
Yeah.
We've also found Cuphead, someone that dressed up as Cuphead. So it's cool. I took like some pictures too.
Awesome. Right on. Well, thank you for your time. I'm glad you're having fun. So one of the other guests at Fantasticon Toledo was really cool, and I got a hold of this dude before the show, and we set up a little interview. This is Bruce Wechtenizer and his amazing story of being a Spider-Man fan and collector for over 55 years, man. This dude has stories on stories on stories, and you won't believe how it all connects, man. The tangled web of Spider-Man. Tell us about yourself, Bruce.
Well, guys, I'd say I'm living my blessed Spidey life because it's been over 55 years of collecting memorabilia, comics, and connecting with the character in so many wild ways. If I made a list, you wouldn't believe it all happened to just one person. I don't even believe it, and it all happened to me. But it's been a wonderful life.
Make sure you check out our channel. We have another full video interview with Bruce Wechtenizer and his amazing Spider-Man story, man. Check out the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any cool content we got coming out. All right, I got some video, check. Got some pictures, check. Got some books signed, check. Got some amazing art, check. I'm doing pretty good on my Fantasticon bucket list for Toledo. Up next, we got to do a little shopping, man. We need some retail therapy, right? So I'm a collector of action figures as well. As you guys may or may not know, check out some of the videos on my channel. I got a little thing I'd like to try to do. So I picked this up, man. This is the Star Wars Black Series Cara Dune. Look at all of that. Number 101. Pretty sweet, man. I was very happy to pick this figure up. This is Cara Dune's very first action figure, and it is a bit expensive, especially since she was released from the show. Very, very happy to add Cara Dune to my action figure collection. Check it out, Super Collector. Tim Steely. Dirk. Check out all of these comics. Holy crap. Love it. So cool.
This guy here, what's he think of on? Come on, is. Well, this guy here, well, yeah, they're all $5, but this guy. Please. Give it away.
You want one of these, or you want to look at you want to keep looking around?
That's it, man. Final thoughts on Fantasticon Toledo. Had a great time. Had a blast. Was able to pick up some awesome art. Was able to get some books signed. Was able to do a couple cool interviews with some great people. Just want to thank the event organizers again. Absolutely great time. Fantasticon Toledo. Please leave a like and subscribe. It would help us out tremendously. We're doing everything we can to expand the universe just a little bit more. And hit the notification bell to be notified about future videos.